Miss Pizza. Today I'm bringing you two mouthwatering diabetic pizza recipes that not only burn fat, but are perfect for meal prep. Well, what is our crust, you ask? Well, let's start with these ingredients. Zucchini. You're gonna need two of these bad boys. And then I'm gonna use some turkey pepperoni. I know y'all see great value. That means Walmart. Mushrooms. Of course, we're gonna wash these, gang. Our mozzarella cheese. And check this out. This drives me up a wall. So I have my Rayos at, your 6 grams of your carbs. A little bit of that price sign. A little pricey. I mean, I love it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's delicious, but it's pricey. Ragu, no sugar added. Whoa, 11 grams of carbs, but it's 3 grams of fiber. So 8 net carbs, okay. And then Classico, this isn't even labeled as lower in sugar, and we see that it has 6 net carbs. So when I'm comparing, I always tell folks I never want you to feel bad if you are watching a budget, because let's be honest, the Rayo's is expensive. Granted, it is delicious. Sometimes we have to, that's the difference in our budget. And so I say compare those labels. Today we will use the Classico. Now, like we said earlier, I want you to open that container of mushrooms. I love mushrooms, gang. If you don't like mushrooms, yes, of course, you could leave them out. You give them a good rinse, give them a good wash, and then we're gonna start slicing that zucchini quite thin. Now, one large zucchini, I love zucchini, it's only 55 calories, y'all. I mean, this is definitely a winner. And I know some of y'all are gonna ask me, Shelly, I don't like zucchini. I feel like it gets a little bit liquidy. Can I use butternut squash? Can I use cauliflower? And I always tell folks, including my clients, and where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. If you're new here, welcome back, or welcome. If you're new here, my name is Shelly. I'm a dietitian. I go by Dietitian Shelly. I post videos here covering topics and recipes pertaining to diabetes, prediabetes, insulin resistance, and more. So if you're ready to lower those blood sugars with me and lose weight without it being too complicated or costing too much money, still living your life, eating some yummy food, I definitely would love to have you along. So please click and subscribe. I'm also on the Instagram. I'm also on Facebook. I have a blog, Dietitian Shelly. You definitely want to follow that. But back to the question, use what your little heart desires. If you love butternut squash more than zucchini, go for it. I mean, this is your recipe as well. This is for your family. I personally probably wouldn't use cauliflower. I'm gonna stick with my zucchini, but you do you, boo. I'm gonna grab that slow cooker, give it a little spray with nonstick cooking spray, and you're gonna start layering the zucchini. And I'm making it look really cute, y'all, because sometimes y'all fuss me if it ain't pretty. But guess what? It's your house. You could just dump that zucchini in there. If it was just me cooking this and I wasn't filming it, I'm telling you right now, I would dump it. A messy kitchen's the best kitchen. My kitchen's old. Sometimes y'all say things about it. I don't care. It's old. It functions. It works. I'm not going to fix something if it's working. I'm not going to fix something if it's working, y'all. We're going to take that Classico. We said earlier, it's a good substitute. It has one more net carb than the Rayos, but also I'm very much honoring budgets right now. And then you're gonna pour that entire jar in there, and I'm gonna layer that turkey pepperoni. Y'all know that's turkey pepperoni, great value. That's from Walmart. Y'all know I shop at Walmart. Y'all know I shop at all my Kroger, Big Lots, Drug Emporium, all my discount stores. I love them. Rouse's, if you're in South Louisiana. Hey, let me know what store you shop at in the comments section. I love grocery shopping. I don't know if y'all are like me. When I'm traveling a little bit, I love to stop at a grocery store. I live in Louisiana, but when I hit and cross that Texas line, I'm going to be at HEB. I'm also going to be at Buc-ee's too, but that's a whole other story. Y'all let me know. Buc-ee's just ain't in Texas no more. I think it's moving over to Tennessee. They're building one about an hour from me over in Ruston. So I know my South Louisiana family mad that Buc-ee's ain't coming there, but that's a whole other story. Let me know if you know what Buc-ee's is in that comment section. We're learning the cheese, the mushroom. Y'all use toppings of y'all choice. Use toppings of your choice, please. We're going to cook this on low for about 4 hours. Look at this. This is bubbling. This is delicious. It definitely gives you that feel of pizza. I always want food to taste good. And hey, if you were too busy laughing and talking about Buc-ee's with me, the recipe's in the description box. But also, I want you to download that 7-day menu that's guaranteed to lower your blood sugars, help you lose weight. Gang, I'm Dietitian Shelly. I would love it if you subscribe. Thanks so much. Big hugs. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. You're going to find out why this pizza crust is a fat burner with our first ingredient, which is goat cheese. Goat cheese has 2 times more MCT than that of cow, and the importance of that MCT is, oh my goodness, it keeps us full. Now I'm probably going to have a snarky little comment that's going to say, well, why you don't just add MCT oil or coconut oil? Guess what? I don't like the flavor of it, but I love goat cheese. It is so neutral, and what I mean by that, it takes on the flavor of the product. So go ahead and try it. I got it at the Kroger because y'all know I'm bougie on a bayou. I don't like to spend lots of money. It is 2 ounces of goat cheese. Y'all saw I did not do this fancy schmancy measurement because I'm not a fancy schmancy kitchen. Goat cheese also has A2 beta casein, which is great for digestion. So many folks are lactose intolerant. My husband lactose intolerant and still eat cheese and complain of tummy troubles. And we're going to go ahead and add 1.5 cup of our shredded cheddar. You can see that I got this at the Kroger, and go ahead and microwave this for 1 minute. We removed our fat burning goat cheese and shredded cheddar from the microwave. Go ahead and grab that fork. I mean, if you want to grab some fancy piece of equipment, that's fine, and give it a little mix. To this, add your 1 cup of almond flour, and of course you can find it at all your stores, even the Walmart, one of my favorites. Start to combine this. Add to this a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. For some reason, my camera didn't show it, so you can get that Italian seasoning pretty much anywhere. Go ahead and grab your parchment paper and your rolling pin because we need to roll or smash this out as thin as possible. Now, I am a thin crust fan. Comment below, what are you, thin crust versus thick crust? Because gang, thin crust right here. I guess you can make it thicker. Go for it. Try it. Let me know how it comes out. And the other thing I want to tell you all is please be sure to add your favorite seasonings to this. You know, we are not glued to just Italian seasoning, and I don't want you to feel glued to these recipes that you have to do it so exact. It drives me bonkers when I see recipes with not only 10 ingredients and also the life story. Comment below, I don't like a life story. If you are sick of reading all these recipes that tells the entire life story, honey, just give me the recipe, boo. I don't want to hear your life story. You can see I'm on the struggle bus a little bit with this and our parchment paper, but you can also see that gorgeous old pan that I know. I think that pan's older than me. Y'all know y'all got some cornware in y'all cabinets. Let me know if you do, because that is the best. There is nothing better than old equipment because it works like nobody's business. Now again, gang, you can use a rolling pin. You can kind of see I'm using my fingers. The point is we want to get a perfectly thin crust. Bring that crust to that oven, cook it for 12 minutes. This isn't the full time that it's cooked. We still have to add the toppings, and I wanted to keep today's pizza really simple. I just did some pizza sauce. Now I'm using Classico. You could definitely use Rayo's, which is super popular on keto forums. I sprinkled a little bit of cheese on this. And again, if you want to add onions and peppers and different meats, and if you're ketovore and if you're all that stuff, please add what you want to add. And I want to know how it turns out. This is a community. I love you all, and I want to hear what you do, and bring it back to the oven for about 10 minutes. Let it cook. We're opening up. We see that cheese melts. And gang, if you spent your time laughing and forgot to write down the recipe, scroll in the comments. And for more low carb and laughter, let's lose some weight and lower those blood sugars. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Much love, gang.